As you want. I don't have to tell that to the men's because they're going to show you guys how to pose on the podium. However, the junior Flowboarders will be next, so men's stand in position. You guys are going to get to rock the podiums next, but junior Flowboarders, this is our 17 and younger division, and it was an incredible field. These guys are going next level. If the youth were the future of the sport, these guys, I don't know what to say, because their next level riding at such a young age is so inspiring. I can't wait to see what they bring next year. So we are set. Looks like we have a first place prize. We have a tour champ prize. We got all sorts of prizes. All right, so as we move through the results in the junior flowboard, looks like we have in the fourth position today going to Carter Wood. All right, fourth spot there, Carter, almost on the podium, not quite, but jumping for joy, earning that third spot on the podium. It's going to Max Sokolov. So for Max, coming all the way from Dubai via Russia to compete in this event, gotta love the participation. That means our tour second place finisher in the junior men's is Jake Wood, earning his spot up on the podium, but not no surprise. So Theo Kobe, come on out, top spot on the podium, and tour champion. If I get little Cameron Lodge, come on back over here, Cameron. I need to see you for a sec. Let's get our photo ops for these guys. All right, so without further ado, we not only have our junior flowboard event winners up here, our junior flowboard tour champ this year, accumulating the most points, that is Cameron Lodge. So Cameron, feeling that he is a true bodyboarder at heart, he has something to say to us. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this, but we're going to go ahead and give the mic to little Cameron Lodge.
Yeah, I'm happy to win this award, but I truly believe this surely goes on to Carter Wood.
I cannot believe what just went down. In 15 years of Flow Tour, I have not seen a better display of sportsmanship, and it had to come from a 12-year-old. And he gave him his board. He gave Carter the national tour title. What do you think about that one?
Thanks, Cameron. You're great. It's fun competing with you this year. Thanks, X-Ball, and my mom and dad.
Yeah, I gotta thank the entire field, the parents of that kid, because those are just simply unbelievable things. So the lodges, you guys rock little Cameron, that was an unbelievable gesture. So apparently giving up his tour title and giving it to Carter Wood. I'm still blown away. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Carter's got to be stoked. Somebody owes that kid a lunch because he just gave up a tour title. That has never happened. That was the biggest gesture I've ever seen. I've probably said that too much, so we'll bring the men's up next. That was huge. All right, what an example to be set. As the men's bodyboarders come up, we've just seen one of the most spectacular things we've seen in a while. Men's bodyboarders, come on up. Men's flowboarders, you are next. All right, so we're continuing on with the men's bodyboarders. So we have these guys up working through the semis. To be a finalist in a national tour event is pretty solid in itself, but grabbing the fourth spot on the podium today in the bodyboard final is going to Mateo Hernandez. And in the third position, edging out Mateo, taking third place hardware and prize bag is none other than AJ Philpott. X-Bomb Team Rider, gotta love that. Rockwell Team Rider, showing love to the sponsors as they show love to us. Sure, Kevin's stoked on that. he'll let you know. But moving right along in the number 2 slot, it's going today to Neil Brown. And Neil with a minor upset, always on top of the podium, but not in this house. Local favorite, local knowledge playing a big factor as Tyler Bill grabs top spot on the podium in the National Tour Championship event. Another X-Bomb team rider. That is a sweet jersey. And as we acknowledge always, we are bringing the Tour Champs up, and as we showed a little love earlier, we're going to show some massive love right now, because once again, the Tour Champ in the men's bodyboard division was an instrumental player on this tour. We cannot say enough good things about him. As a result, he gets a huge prize from Rockwell Timekeepers, and that is Neil Brown. Neil Brown, you are the man of the moment. Neil Brown, Tour Champ, Rockwell product recipient. Gotta be stoked. I'm stoked. I don't have one of those things, but Neil does, so he's one happy guy. All right, guys, that's your men's flow bodyboard finalists. Let's hear it one more time for them, and invite the men's flowboarders up next. Certainly don't want you guys to forget, we have crushed the competition video party at Roosters tonight at 9:30. So crush the video. The competition video party is going to be at 9:30. It starts at 9:30, so you need to be there early. So these men want to know what they got. We're going to move from the bottom of the ladder up to the top, but there is no shame any position you took here. This was the biggest division we've seen all year long, working from the prelims through the quarters, past the semis, in a highly contestable final. In the 4th position today is going to Andy Hossey. Super duper surf captain rider, 4th place, loving that. All right, so edging out Andy for a 3rd position finish in today's National Tour Championship is none other than Yev Livskoski. And some fine display of next level performance. I can't even believe these guys are still amateurs, because what we've seen was off the charts. And winning every heat going into this final run. Unfortunately, grabbing 2nd on the podium in the final, that's going to Angel Kim. And happy to hear for the locals, our own Kevin Valentine, X-Bomb team rider, grabbing top spot on the podium in the biggest heated division of the National Tour competition. All right, so Kevin is massively stoked. He's got to be. These guys work themselves in shirt. But another guy that I'm sure is going to be amazingly stoked at the moment, edging out, winning the tour by mere points, it's going to Andy Hossey. Andy Hossey, National Tour champ, working all the way down to the final heat to determine these results. So there was nothing set in stone, but Hossey brought home the hardware. So great job, Andy. All right, thanks guys. We're going to go ahead and invite the Masters up next. We got Masters Bodyboard first, Masters Flowboard second. We're going to have Drop Me after that, and the cash money rounds will follow that. All right, Masters Bodyboarders, moseying on up. This is our 35 and older division. We've been told we may be looking at a Grandmasters next year because we have all the aging riders looking to compete, so we're stoked to see these guys. Our own Kevin Champagne claiming he's going to be a Grandmaster next year, so I think we're going to be meeting up next year because I think I hit that division, so we'll work in the Grandmasters together. But the Masters finalists results are in, and again, we're pretty stoked to see this, our 35 and better division, turning out at all these events, making it into the finals today, and grabbing 4th position on the stand. It's Steve Smith. Oh yeah, crowd favorite. in a battle, what seems to be a season-long battle, we're going to go ahead and move right on to the third place positioner in this event, and today that is Tracy Carroll. Edge and Tracy to grab the second position on the podium. Mere decimal points away is Kathy Siebert. And the smoothest prone and drop knee maneuvering and routines in the final is amazing riding Sean Hancock. So that was an awesome final. Every rider had an up-range score. It was a mere meager point separating top 3 spots. But well done to all those riders. So that means the National Tour Crown title will be awarded today to Kathy Siebert. Kathy grabbing the first place overall National Tour, her first National Tour title, and she's been competing for 10 years, so I'm pretty sure she's happy to get her National Tour title. Sorry, Kathy, I've been out there as long as you. Nothing to be ashamed of. All right, so thanks, Masters Bodyboarders. Masters Flowboarders will be invited up next. Drop kneers, be ready. You're going to follow the Masters Flowboarders. So, Master Flowboarders, come on over. If you're not already up here, because these guys are double duty and stuff, so. Good job. All right, so my Masters Flowboarders have assembled. This is a sweet, solid division. I have a lot of respect for these guys. Are 35 and better, get in their groove on and stepping up the level of performance with sweet carving riding, smooth spinners, everything in between. Grabbing 4th position today, it's Mike Nelson. And edging out Matt to earn a 3rd position finish in the National Championship Master Flowboard Division, it's Matt Chipman. And here we go, down to the top 2. I think some of the sweetest styling riding we've seen, and some of the high-tech maneuvers. So taking 2nd place today, it's going to David Pizer. And the shove-it maneuver, the big one to win his heat and event, I gotta say, well done, and top spot. Congratulations, Sean Hancock. All right, so feeling the love from the locals, as well as grabbing top spot on the podium, earning the National Tour title by his points in this event. That is Sean Hancock. Sean is a man in a Masters division on the 2010 National Flow Tour. Much to his and the crowd delight, couldn't happen to a better guy. Super supportive of the tour, setting great examples for our sport, Sean Hancock. So we got another division to get through before the expert riders. That's our drop knee division. So drop knee riders, we're asking you to come up next. All right, so we have our drop knee finalists up here. And we're ready to go. So expert bodyboarders, we're calling you next. Drop knee finalists. Here's how it went down. Moving through the semis, into the finals, grabbing that 4th position finish today, Super Duper Surf Team Captain Andy Hossey. Styling rides and routines, getting him into the 4th spot, but edging Andy to grab 3rd position. In the drop knee final, it's Brendan Fensky. And so it came down to another heated battle. Top 2 spots, both guys putting on mad runs, routines, working every inch of the space in the house. solid, flawless riding. Unfortunately, not grabbing top spot, but a solid second place finish. It's Aaron Furman. Representing a Massanutten Water Park, so we love that. We see Steve Smith with his 18-year-old hat, but Furman showing love for Massanutten. Top spot, Sean Beckwith, the newest X-Bomb Drop Knee team rider. We are stoked on Sean. X-Bomb was stoked on Sean. Kevin had to get him immediately on the team, and what a timing to do so as he earns a top spot on the podium. So grabbing their photo opportunities as we have tallied the results, and it should be no surprise our tour champion is none other than Aaron Furman. All right, so last round of applause, photo ops. Let's get the expert bodyboarders up here next. Expert bodyboarders, come on up. All right, so our last two events, last two divisional results, you're not only going to get some hardware, we're not giving you prizes because we're only splitting $2,500, but before I announce the top 4 spots, we are going to ask for equal 5th place finishers. If you're in the house, we would like to see both Sean Silvera and Andrew Shelton. Come on up here. You guys are not only semifinalists, but you're going to earn some cash dollars today. So let's do a quick acknowledgement to these two, our 5th place finishers. They're going to take home some money, not hardware, but well done, guys. So a quick acknowledgement of the equal fifths. We're going to divvy up the cash here in a little bit, or right now, because they waste no time. Super stoked on that. Super duper Surf Team Rider getting mobbed by Sean Silvera as they earn some solid dollars. But earning even more dollars in the 4th place position today, expert bodyboard finalist, winning last week, but taking 4th this week, Patrick Boyce. No shame in 4th, grabbing some mad cash, super stoked, wearing his National Flow Tour shirt. Patrick Boyce, grabbing a nice prize check and getting paid mean green cash right there from Casey Nelson, so well done there, Patrick. And that means in the 3rd position, grabbing a few more dollars and a hardware trophy piece himself, it's Tyler Danek. Well done, Tyler. Hancock's going to give you another little prize check, but moving up the ladder and into even bigger dollars, looks like in the number 2 slot this year, our defending champion, that's Matt Griffin. So Matt Griffin takes 2nd, 1st place going to Nick Wing. Nick pretty happy grabbing the top spot on the podium, so Nick's going to earn some big dollars and an even bigger prize check. You're welcome. So Nick's going to get himself on top of this podium. He's going to collect some mad cash in addition to that huge prize check. And mean green, this man is our 2010 National Flow Tour champion. So Nick Wynn gets a round trip to Singapore to compete in the IFC games against the world's best, as well as a National Tour Championship award. So that is our event champion and tour champion, Nick Wynn. And all sorts of awesome riding. We got to give mad props to all our big band expert bodyboard finalists. All right, so these guys all walking off with smiles. I would be too if you get paid to flow ride. I don't think there's anything better in the world. Flow riding is awesome, but if they're going to give you money to do it, I think I need to find another job. All right, so here we go. The last and final results of the competition. Expert flowboarders, come on up. This was another wicked crazy division. We are not stopping at 4th place. I want to get those 5th place riders up here too, because we're going to award some cash money to both Nick Wynn and Josh Dodson. Nick and Josh, come on up here. We got to say, getting to the semifinals was huge. We hope you guys are around. Come on up, get a little bit of money. Go see Sean Hancock. So Josh, head on over there. Nick, Sean's got a payday for you. Even if you don't get to the finals, you come to the Solomon Center, you're going to get some money. So great job. Let's hear it for those 5th place finishers. And moving up the ladder, taking 4th slot today. In the 4th position, they're already grabbing some cash. Our own local favorite right here, Scott House. Representing Solomon Center very well. Gotta be stoked. You know Sean's stoked for you, Scott. We're all stoked for you. Very well done. You guys are stoked. Show them the love because this is just amazing accomplishment. And that means moving into the 3rd spot today is going to Greg Lazarus. Collecting his hardware for him, Deuce Brand team rider, Eric Silverman. Yeah, collecting it and Cecily putting it right on him, but he is accepting that on behalf of somebody. So we did nothing wrong, but that is not Greg. But that is okay. He loved it nevertheless, as I'm sure these guys have no problem if you put hardware around their neck. So today, put that 2nd place award around Brendan Fensky. Brendan's super stoked to have you on tour, making all these finals, helping us out, but even more stoked at the moment for Fantasy Surf team rider Sean Silvera. Defending his tour, earning another position in the IFC Championship tournament in Singapore in October. That is Sean Silvera. In addition to his Singapore, also with the points accumulated into